welcome to the Witch's Tea Party. I'm the witch, Mystia, and today I'm here with my co-hosts.
StareliaYumera.
MintyYukime.
And MomokaVT.
And it's a day. We've been doing these on holidays so often, I feel like I have to mention what day it is when we start, but like, it's not a special day, it's just
It's a special day
May.
because we're recording the podcast.
Yeah.
So
It's
true.
the tea party day.
It's Indeterminate Day in May right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May.
May Day. It's May Day.
I think
I
that's
love
actually a
May
holiday,
Day.
though.
Oh, never mind.
It's
There's
May
like
1st.
Memorial Day, right?
Memorial Day is next Monday
Yeah. Next week. So
when this episode
I
comes
guess
out. Actually,
actually it will be Memorial Day. So
unless I don't get
Aha.
around to editing it until Monday, in which case you might be watching this on Tuesday, and I'm sorry ahead of time.
Happy late Memorial Day if you're in the U.S. and care about that holiday.
And if not, fluff you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that, but
I definitely would. Yeah.
I don't really have any relatives. It's
Just
in
hard to
general?
memorialize
In
on
general?
Memorial Day. So for
Is
me, it's
Memorial
just
Day for your relatives?
I think it's for like people that served in the war, right?
Yeah. I thought
War?
it was like a military day or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't have any relatives that have been in the military, and I haven't been. So
Oh.
for me,
Mm.
it's just I get Monday off of work.
I always get
Yeah.
Mondays off of work, so it basically is just
Oh,
completely
man.
useless to me.
Wait, yeah,
No.
that
Deeply
sucks.
unfortunate. Yeah.
That's
I
so
do get 8
unfortunate.
hours of like free pay, which is pretty good.
oh, that's good. Oh, okay. So you still got the holiday hours at least.
Yeah, it's like better than it could be, but it still sucks. I'd
Yeah.
rather have the day
Not
off.
great, but not the worst either.
Yeah,
At least they do give you the holiday pay then.
yeah.
But before we get too far, what are you drinking?
Yay!
Blue bee tea for me.
Delicious.
Ruby?
Blue bee.
Blue
Bluebee.
baby.
Blue.
I have
Um,
brown sugar, vanilla chai, boba tea, and
Ooh.
I controlled myself and didn't drink it all before we started this time.
Let's go. Oh god, that sounds amazing. I've
It's
never
really
had that.
good.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
You sound
I
really
have what? I have Coke Zero from McDonald's specifically.
Does it taste?
It does
different?
not. It does. I mean,
The bigger
it
straw.
tastes watered
Yes,
down.
it's
Honestly,
Oh.
it always
they
tastes
ran
like
out
watered
of,
down Coke Zero.
Maybe they ran out of syrup in the machine.
Yeah. And I'm just drinking water, but I earlier was drinking some electric frostberry drink from Advanced GG, who I might be partnering with soon. So that's cool.
So true.
Oh, neat.
It's got a cute anime cup
Congratulations
and stuff.
on your potential partnership.
Thank you.
Make sure to use code on the screen for Yuki if she finds out if she got the partnership by then.
It'll probably be
And if
called
he
Minty.
doesn't find out, forget this happened.
Yeah. Please ignore me if it's not happening.
Which you'll know if it's happening or not if you visit twitch.tv/MintyYukime.
Yeah,
That's so true, bestie.
I was
Mhm.
on her stream last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday,
yeah.
which by the time you watch this is gonna be 2 Wednesdays ago. So you should go watch the VOD or whatever if you want.
True.
I guess.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Watch
we
that
will
VOD
gotta
before it
do,
goes away.
Gotta do another stream on Mondays.
True. Yeah. I've been trying to make Momo Mondays a thing where I drag Momo on stream.
Momo
Mo
Monday.
Yeah.
Well, Monday.
We were just talking about Mo Moments, and now we have Mo Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a
It's a lot of mo.
a Monday moment.
Anyway.
Mo.
Oh my god.
Mazel tov.
No, you're so right, Misty. You're so right.
Thank you. I love being validated. I forgot what I was going to say. While we oh
Yeah.
right, I need to make like the air horns thing, like you said before, for when we announce the title. Except I'm gonna use it whenever someone says they have water. It'll be the water alert. Uh-oh,
The water
someone's a little thirsty flower.
Oh no!
Water again.
That was
and
my
let her die.
that was my sad attempt at an air horn sound. Anyways,
No, it was
I love
perfect.
it.
Mhm.
We can fix it in post.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
add some in there and pretend that it came out of my mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And if there's no editing, please pretend there was and imagine it.
Yeah.
Are you imagining it right now, listener?
Leave a comment telling us how good your imagination of an air horn was.
I heard that some people can't like mentally picture things in their brain.
Yeah.
Like-
I can't.
You can't?
I-
So like if you think about an apple, you can't like picture an apple?
No, not really. Like I know what it looks like. I could probably vaguely draw what sort of resembles an apple. But like no, I don't like I can't picture like a thing, a physical apple. I don't have that capability.
Oh, that's
Huh.
crazy to me.
It's really interesting for me
Yeah.
because I used to not be someone with a visual like imagination that way. Like most of my childhood, I thought it was weird that I couldn't visualize things because like everyone could, but I couldn't imagine things. I couldn't imagine the like visualization of things. But now I have like the most vivid imagination where I can like basically experience looking at things just in my brain entirely.
I'm sorry, the awful, horrible, not actually that terrible joke that immediately came to mind was, oh my god, you literally can't imagine.
Yeah.
No, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. 7 out of 10.
That's funny though. I wonder what like changed. for
Yeah,
you.
I don't know. Maybe it's the gay water that made me gay.
Oh yeah, the water
Oh,
does be
yeah,
making
you-
everyone gay.
Sip in
Mhm.
the water. Yeah, I'm the same way as Missy, though. I've always had that. So, like, not being able to, it's so hard to think about.
Yeah, it was like weird. It felt normal at the time because, like, I don't know, it was
That's
just
all you knew.
right.
I don't really have the experience otherwise, so it just kind
Yeah.
of is what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Another thing is I heard people can't they don't have like inner monologues.
Yeah,
That one I actually can't imagine.
I
That
can't
one to
either,
me
like-
is so.
yeah.
Doesn't everyone talk to themselves in their head?
I won't shut the fuck up in my own head. Like,
Right. Like the thing to me about it is like I don't really have inner monologues exactly, but I do have like inner conversation. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
the same thing exactly, but like
I think it
Yeah.
definitely is the
Like,
same thing.
I think in my head it is like, it can be
Sure.
both. It's versatile, I guess. Like,
Right.
oh, you're versatile?
yeah.
What's it called when when hands are bisexual?
I don't know,
Oh, no,
Mistia.
not
What is
again.
it?
Not again.
Ambidextrous.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have bisexual hands?
No, I do not. I do not
No,
have bisexual
sorry.
hands.
Oh,
I
I,
have, like-
do, but in like a different way.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'm right there with you on that one.
Sorry, I saw it in
Huh?
a comic and I thought it was really funny.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Hi, Star.
That's fine. You don't need to think about it too much. It's okay.
I don't think too much at all.
I don't think.
I don't think. But that's like kind of interesting because like some people are born blind, so like how do they
Uh-huh.
how would they picture anything if they've never seen it? You know?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, like I guess
But-
theoretically, like they don't, right? Like,
Well, I mean, that's the
only-
thing is, I guess you could, like, I've heard the possibility of imagining things based off of touch. Like, you're using other
Right.
senses to fill the void of
mhm.
an existing sense.
Yeah.
The like the superhero mindset.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's just so
Well,
hard
I
to
mean-
imagine, you know, since like I
Mhm.
know what things look like. So, like even if I
Right.
became blind now, I could probably imagine what most things look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you would use existing images to make something new. Like,
Right.
something you'd never heard of before, you would construct that in your mind using existing things that you know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Definitely, but yeah, I don't know. It's it's like being able to like perfectly visualize something is an experience I simply do not have. So I don't know.
What about like audio memory? Do y'all have the ability to like imagine certain sounds or songs or things in your head, like
Yeah.
clearly and crisply?
I do, and so like, so if I'm replaying a memory,
Mhm.
if it's been a long enough time and I haven't like heard that person talk or something, I kind of forget what they sound like,
Sure.
Oh
which is
yeah.
really weird. But unless it was
I'm
especially traumatic.
Sure,
Mm.
sure. There's like a
I'm
couple of things that live rent free in my head sound wise, like the sound bit of Steve Harvey yelling, "Kill!" For some reason, I can just perfectly hear it in my head at will. Anytime it comes up, I'm like, oh my God, like I know what that sounds like.
I'm kind of similar, and I have like almost a sound bank in my head of like I can make, if I know a voice well enough of like a character or a person, I can make that person say anything in my head.
Yeah, it's like your brain is doing the like AI thing.
Yeah. Like imagining them saying it with the like a memory of their voice. I guess that's basically how AI works with that.
Right,
Hmm.
right.
I don't know if I have exactly that level of like recall
Hmm.
auditorily, but like I can definitely like remember like the feelings and like I don't know, like other things associated with that
Yeah.
instance going on, right?
I think music is really potent for me in that regard, where like I can basically experience a song in my head without having to listen to the song if I
Oh
like think
yeah,
about it enough.
same.
I was just wondering what Momo said. By feeling, you mean like emotion feelings?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can definitely like have like I can peel back. I can pull back like the emotional state that I was in and stuff like that whenever I hear like certain songs or
Right.
noises. But I can't necessarily like go into my mind palace and be like, I would like to listen to
Yeah.
like Obama's inauguration speech.
I would like some Phantom Thieves to go into my mind palace.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know. It
Same.
just seems like a fun experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know about my like dark fluffed up self.
Yeah.
I mean, I know all about that.
I know enough about mine, thanks.
Yeah. I think I'm good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, like
I want
same,
to
I
see
guess.
mine
But
though, so I can like yell at her.
I mean, it works like I presume Persona works because I've like never actually played Persona and I don't really know anything about it. But if it works the way that I think it does, and I can like defeat them in battle and then become a like good person or whatever, then like yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Do
like
that.
they elicit a what they call change of heart.
Mhm.
Mm.
So they
Like a strong
for
emotional
example,
experience.
yeah, they made a abusive person because I don't want to spoil in case somebody wants to play. I know it's
Right,
kind of
right.
old by now, but you know, whatever. Um, they made an
You'll never see it
abusive
again.
person turn himself in.
I see.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's fair. I just never played Persona, so I don't know anything about it really.
That's
They're
fair.
fun.
It's not for everyone, but like I enjoy them.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like them a lot. I guess I grew up with them, so like 3, 4, and 5. Technically 2 also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
I've, like,
didn't actually. I just played 4 like a couple years ago.
Mm.
Sure. I like have talked about it a couple of times, but I just like don't have a lot of love for the JRPG like
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Oh
specifically like
right.
Persona. So I just will never probably play them.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm very interested in them, especially 5 is like so stylish and cool. And I like the characters a lot, but I just have not played them myself.
Yeah,
I've
I
played
need to
far too much
actually.
time.
I need to actually play through Persona 5 because
Mm-hmm.
I started it and then now I don't have access to that save file.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Because it technically wasn't me that was like physically playing it, so I have to. I
Right.
bought it for myself. Now I have to restart it.
Mm.
Understandable. That's okay. Then you like get to go through it again, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Experience it fresh.
yeah.
Do it on
Yeah.
stream, you know?
Well, I probably won't do it
make
on
an
stream,
event out
but
of it. Oh, okay.
God. I used to play JRPGs on stream. I don't know how she did it, but me of the past somehow played like I played all of Yakuza. I played
Yakuza.
all of each Yakuza between like 4 through 7.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still the games on my Twitch with the most hours streamed by me. All like 3 or 4 of them that I played.
oh
That's
yeah,
fair,
I bet.
yeah.
There was like a
Except for,
solid
like,
period. Oh, go ahead.
Final Fantasy VII Remake and a few others. Like they're at the top.
Mm-hmm. There was a period of time where I could always go to your channel and see some crazy nonsense boss fight happening and be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
I
I
used to watch
remember.
you play Yakuza, and I had no idea what was going on, but I was just happy
Yeah.
to be there.
It was fun. I always remember. I mean, there's a lot of memories with those, but one of the funniest to me was I was playing Yakuza 5, which has a taxi driving minigame, which is insane, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy
And
taxi.
then Fugi, who's a Twitch staff, who also is like been around in the VTuber community, like had dropped by while I'm like, you literally go like up on the wheels sideways between 2 semis at one point.
Oh my god.
And he's just like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" And it was just such a funny like experience at the time.
It's such a funny
Yeah.
time for someone like influential to stop by, right? When like something
Yeah.
crazy is happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, "Oh, hey, this is Yakuza, by the way."
when I recognize like a bigger name in my chat, I try not to because you just want to treat everyone
Yeah.
like normal people, but I get like a little nervous.
Yeah,
Same.
that's fair. That's fair.
Like I don't give them special attention or anything, but I'm like, oh my god, they're in my chat. What do I do?
That's super fair. I don't know. I've never really had like too many. The closest I ever had, I guess, was Effie's rated me at one point.
Yeah,
Hung
yeah.
out with that for a little while. And if you don't know who Effie's is a like content coordinator for Riot Games and works on like worlds and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. And she's super cool. She's a VTuber. She's very, very cute. And she hung out for a little while. That's probably like the
that's cool.
quote unquote most famous person I've ever had in my chat.
Mhm.
And it was
Yeah.
at a time where I had no idea who they were.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Like 150 people, and I was like, I don't know who you are, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
And then like I went and looked them up later, and I was like, oh okay.
Hello.
It's funny because like 9 out of 10 times, if someone popular comes into my chat, there's someone that I'm like kind of friends with, at least partially. So I just end up getting really excited the same way I do with like anyone who I'm friends with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't streamed in a long time, so I cannot recall anyone that
Mhm.
may have stopped by, but thanks if you did.
Of course, like all of us know that like Elon Musk stocks are like
Yeah.
Oh, he
Twitch
watches
profile.
every podcast video, and like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
so I haven't
For
announced
sure.
it officially on the Witches Tea Party Twitter yet, which I will be doing when this episode comes out. But we are switching to bi-weekly recording and
Yeah.
video posting. And last time we recorded, I believe was 2 weeks ago, and Twitter was like talking about potentially adding a dating feature to Twitter.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
like I really wanted to dunk on that, but like it's been a while now, and I don't know if it's even happening. But just
It's
the
okay, like,
concept, it's so
Elon
funny.
They
Musk
just
also
announce
now-
stuff at this point. They just announce stuff and that's it. Like it might
Right.
happen, it might not. Who knows?
Yeah.
At this point, like Elon is stepping down from Twitter CEO, and like they hired.
Wow, shocking.
Right. Who was that they hired? It was like
Mr. Beast.
no, it was something like pretty important for a lot of different like other things. I just don't
can't
remember.
remember what she's done, but
Yeah.
I do think she's at least known for something. What is that? I have no clue.
I guess I didn't hear about this then.
Yeah, it's Linda. I don't know how to say her last name. It is Yaccarino, and
Yatrino?
probably that's a good. Yeah, that's probably correct.
Smarticle brain.
Yeah.
Oh, she was chairman of global advertising at NBC Universal. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
She was a big person in NBC, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Anyways.
Yeah, it like means basically nothing.
Yeah. Well, Elon's still welcome on the pod.
Yeah,
even though he's stepping
absolutely.
down.
Elon, buddy, pal, friend.
I feel
Good,
like we
cherished
mention
person.
that every episode now.
It's the it's our secondary theming.
Our secondary theme is just Elon Musk dunk squad.
We get like basketball jerseys that have like
Oh my god!
we get like ELON.
That reminds me of my old Rocket League.
Yeah.
We were the
You were-
Kerchoos.
The Kerchoos.
I drew
love
a
that.
really shitty Lightning McQueen, and we in MS Paint and then pasted them onto like PNGs of T-shirts.
That's so good.
I love the idea that talking about dunking on Elon Musk made you think of your old like Lightning McQueen themed Rocket League team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know how it is.
Yeah. I also think that Elon Musk is about as important as Lightning McQueen. Societally, anyway.
Speaking of
Mhm,
which, Cars 3 Driven to Win for the Nintendo Switch is $5.99 right now. So like, if you're looking to pick that up,
Wait, really?
yeah.
I love that. I
The sale ends at $5.29, so you better hurry.
Oh,
great.
let me get in my time machine real quick. any viewers, any listeners wanna hop in the time machine with me? Get cars on sale.
I hope
I
you.
think good.
I hope you make sure to remember to pick up your copy of Cars 3 Driven to Win for the Nintendo Switch.
Mhm, mhm.
Star, do you have that game? She's gone.
I assume that Star does have that game actually, because Star has.
Well, I was muted. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
No, I asked where is it $5.99? I'll buy it right now.
I don't think it's the physical copy. I think the physical copy is $11.
Disappointing. I
Let me
do not
look
have
at
it actually.
Cars 3 Driven to Win. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm determined to find this for you. It is $4.70. No, wait, that's a book.
there's a Cars book.
Yeah, there's a Cars 3. No, it's just Cars Driven to Win. 3-step into reading
Oh my gosh.
It
with
is 19
collector cards. That's $4.74 on Amazon.
It's
With
$19.99
collector
if you read it, so not quite as cheap, but
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
available.
I know you like
You-
your physical games, so you're not really gonna be interested in Cars 3 Driven to Win for the Nintendo Switch for $5.99.
Yeah, maybe another day. Maybe another day.
So true, Bessie. I have no idea where this bit came from, but I love it.
I'm a big fan of Cars 3 Driven to Win for the Nintendo Switch for $5.99.
Specifically,
It's a good deal. It's a good deal. You don't find a lot of Switch games for that price, at least not physical ones.
And you're never gonna be able to get another car for $5.99. So like,
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. So you might as well get Lightning McQueen for that price.
Mhm. I wonder if Lightning McQueen has a warranty.
yeah,
I doubt it.
Is he?
Wait, is that just
Would he
life
have to-
insurance?
he's got bumper to bumper life insurance.
Would he have to pay for
Lightning
his
McQueen-
own like insurance?
Would Lightning McQueen get life insurance or would he get car insurance?
I think
Whoa.
he would get. I think that cars in the Cars
Oh.
universe classify as furries.
Oh.
I guess that would make sense.
They're car furries.
I don't like this
They're
anymore.
car furries. Curries.
Yeah, they're furries.
And I mean, lots of furries are like into like car stuff and like being mechanics and things. So like it makes sense.
Wait, are they?
Yeah, that's like a meme in like furry communities. Is like a lot of them are like car people or like mechanics and stuff like that.
It's
Good for
It's been a meme in like the 3 different groups that I've been a part of briefly in different times in my life.
Well, now I know
see,
who to
okay.
go to when my car inevitably breaks down in a few years.
The furry community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Speaking of the furry community,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was slyly segueing into that. Thank you.
yeah, I know. I picked up on what you were putting
Clever.
down.
And we've turned the sly segue into a very blatant segue.
No subtlety. Subtlety's dead.
That's pretty true. But yeah, no. The furry community is taking over VTuber Twitter right now.
That's so true.
I don't know. I don't know what's happened, but like everywhere I look, there's just another VTuber who's like, "I'm a furry. Look at my furry design." And I'm like,
It's so funny because maybe like a month and a half or 2 months ago, Momo was like, I think I want a furry design, or like furry art of my OC or whatever. And then like over the course of the last month and a half or 2 months or so, like I have just seen VTuber after VTuber, friend after friend be like, I'm a furry. Here's my furry model. I'm a furry now, rebranding as a furry, joining the furry community. Hey, furries. Join.
Or they're like, I want to get a furry design. Like, it's just one of those things.
Right.
Not me. I'm just saying.
Right,
But Momo
yeah.
did post her
I
furry
did.
design,
Mhm.
and
It's really cute.
because she did get art of it, and I almost commented on it. And I was going to say that, but I don't want people to call me mommy, so I didn't. I was gonna say I feel like a proud parent. And I don't quite understand like your interest, but like I'm supportive of it.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was gonna comment on there.
I'm proud for you. Sorry that happened.
no, you
Like, that's
absolutely
great,
should.
sweetie. Put it on the fridge. And then I turned to your other mom. And I'm like, what's happened to my child?
I don't know. Why is she furry? More than normal.
Well, it's not hurting anyone. It's probably fine.
Yeah. As long as it's not hurting anyone or herself, that's
That's
fine.
so true. That's so true. Yeah,
So
no,
valid.
you absolutely should comment that. It's really funny.
Mhm.
All right, I'll go
Plus
back to it and do that.
Yeah, like because
Yeah.
also like engagement drives Twitter algorithms. So
So true, everyone. When you're reading this post, when you're watching this video or listening to it, go to Momo's Twitter and comment on her furry art.
yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that's everyone's been doing specifically on that art is not calling me a cat anymore, which used to be the thing for all like wolf VTubers. Is somebody would just inevitably be like, "Oh, you're a cat.
You're such a cute cat.
Right." Which like whatever, that's fine, I guess. But now it's just any animal, anything at all, and I do not know why. I don't know what's happening, but like people are calling me a capybara and like a mouse and a rat, and I'm just like, what is happening? Why?
Who the hell called you a capybara? Was it Taylor?
Taylor was one of them. There's like 3 people that have called me a capybara at this point.
What?
My favorite.
Why?
Huh? That's
My
more
favorite
confusing to me.
Taylor's having his capybara arc.
I guess so.
Capybara.
He keeps printing out full color images of capybaras.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I understand. They're very, very funny creatures.
Yeah, they're like nature's bro. You know, like alligators sit with capybaras, birds, other small
everyone-
critters.
Mhm.
Everyone looks at it and they're like, that hamster is way too big. I'm just gonna chill with it.
So naturally, he's gonna become a capybara VTuber, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
we've been trying to get Taylor to have a VTuber design for like around 2 years now, and he just won't. So
So
I think I've drawn
Wow.
three different designs for Taylor.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Wait, really? Taylor
Yeah.
is, for context, Yuki and Momo's roommate.
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
and they were
Oh my god,
roommates.
they were roommates.
And yeah, he's just never going to commit to anything because he has massive commitment issues. I guess I don't know.
It's hard because I believe that you and I also have massive VTuber
Yes.
commitment issues.
It's true. I can't really say too much as I have.
Well, let's just say you have a lot of adoptables.
I have a lot of adoptables. I think I posted them all in your server recently, and I think I have like 13 or 14.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not quite that bad, but I did have the whole Celeste phase, if you remember her. And then now I'm rebranding my VTuber activities on 6ix9ine, by the way. Be there, be square.
Nice.
Nice.
The funniest date known to man. It happens to be on a Friday. It's also a friend's birthday on accident. I didn't know that. Oops. But that's okay. Because
I know they're listening to the podcast, by the way.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Not that.
It's the funniest
not a
date in the
problem.
world.
It is.
It's just a very cool date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No real particular reason. It's
Just a coincidence.
So
Good day.
also say happy birthday to Chronos Perpetua on
You
Twitter.
stink.
Just say
Chronos
it. I don't care
Perpetua.
when you're watching this. Just say happy birthday to them.
Yeah. Whatever.
Assault their mentions with happy birthday. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Absolutely.
Do it.
And won't get annoyed at all.
No, of course not. Especially when it's not their birthday yet. But yeah, so I'm rebranding my VTuber, but I've said it before, but maybe you haven't watched all the episodes. Mistia, me, the cat, witch. I'm still going to host the tea party, as it is the witch's tea party after all. There's some deep lore that goes with it, but like nobody really cares about VTuber lore that much.
I do.
Oh, thank you.
VTubers care about VTuber lore.
I was gonna say, like, I would like to pretend that I care about VTuber lore, but like, I really only care about VTuber lore because like I am a VTuber and I think that VTuber lore is fun.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But I don't
admittedly only care about my friends' VTuber lore.
Right. That's kind of the same for me. Like, I just, it's like fine. VTuber lore is fine. It doesn't like there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. To continue that train of thought, though, I also am about to enter into a rebrand arc. That I have said on Twitter, but I have not revealed to what yet, and that will have to come at a later time. So keep your eyes open. But it will hopefully also coincide with me getting to actually be creating content more and being a VTuber.
Yeah,
The thing that I am.
Look out for that. Soon, TM. Okay, probably
Certified
later,
VTuber
TM.
moment.
Yeah.
We always have those moments.
Yeah.
Everyone on the podcast has just been going through like some level of like breaks or hiatuses or something, and now we're kind of coming to that like everyone is now getting back into everything kind of phase.
Ah, foot cramp!
Now it's your turn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry.
What?
What?
I
She had a
pulled
foot
a
cramp.
muscle in my
Oh,
foot
foot
and it
cramp.
hurts.
Oh,
No. I'm sorry.
no.
I couldn't understand what happened, and I was very confused.
Yeah, foot cramp. Sorry.
Sometimes they just get in the way.
I hate feet. What if we all just like didn't have them and just floated off the
I
ground
agree.
like by
I
a few
agree.
centimeters?
Yeah.
I
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
Momo.
Momo.
Go
I
ahead.
think that there is merit to having feet,
No.
and
No.
One
that
time,
is
No.
not a good direction
Once-
to take the human race.
I guess that's
No.
fair. One time I took a picture of a dog and I left my feet in the frame on purpose and sent it to Star and she did not comment on it.
What? Everyone's
Wow.
supposed to comment on
Wow.
feet.
What's wrong
I
with
I
that?
even told you I specifically didn't comment on them.
I can't believe this. Oh my god.
I
I
was just seeing
recently,
if she would, and she didn't.
I chose not to.
I don't know about this.
I also
Yeah.
famously hate feet.
Yeah, I knew that though.
Famously
Yeah.
hate feet, huh?
It comes up a lot on my stream for some reason.
Infamous for feet hate.
Yeah.
Why do you hate
Known foot hater.
What have feet ever done to you?
I can explain. I don't want to explain on podcast. There's actually a reason, but
Okay,
Oh,
no,
I
that's
didn't know.
fair.
I didn't know there was a
I
reason.
suppose there's an
I thought you
actual
just thought they were
reason.
gross. Or
Yeah.
well, I
whatever.
do, but it's also related to.
That's fair. Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So anyway,
Anyways,
Anyways,
what else? What else was on our list of topics?
Yuki knows how to make perfect medium boiled eggs.
That's so true. I this is completely random and like very mundane of a story to tell, but like we've been talking about in the house like making hard-boiled eggs for a while, and I went to go do it the other day, and I was like, okay, I'm going to look up how people make hard-boiled eggs instead of just doing the thing that I always do. And normally when I make them, I put the eggs in the water and then I boil the water, and then once that water boils, I take them out and put them in cold water. But this one method online said to boil the water first and then lower the eggs into it and let them sit there for 7 minutes for soft boiled or 11 minutes for hard boiled. So I did 9 minutes.
And
And
they
then
turned out perfect.
They turned out completely perfect. They were so good. I'm a big fan of hard boiled eggs, but like these medium boiled eggs are now my new favorite. They're so good.
I believe you posted a picture of them on Twitter.
I did post a picture of like one of them, like inside of it.
May I put
It's
your
like
egg on the screen?
you may. There's also some orange slices because I was trying to be extra healthy and cool that day.
oh, nice.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's really
Visual
cool.
Watchers can look at eggs.
I used to hate hard-boiled eggs, and now I like them. Unrelated to that story, I just like them now.
I hated them because like, wait, what?
It was just really, really funny. I like finished my completely super mundane rant about eggs and how much I like them and had like whatever. And Star's just like, that's cool.
I don't know what else to say. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, it just came out really funny to me for some reason. I was I thought it was a really funny response. I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
I didn't
That's
like
nice, sweetie.
put it on the fridge, right next to the furry art.
I don't know when y'all became our moms, but like apparently that's just like the thing now.
Yeah.
I guess so.
What were you saying, Mistia?
Okay, but only Star can call me mommy. Anyway, I was just gonna say that I didn't like hard-boiled eggs because Easter, like when you dye eggs, like nobody else wanted to eat their stupid eggs, so I would have to eat too many of them.
Oh no.
So like for the
Yeah.
longest time, I didn't like them. Like everybody just wants to color their eggs. Nobody's out here trying to eat them.
Yeah.
That's so valid.
That's fair. I don't like eggs very much, and hard-boiled
Really?
eggs in particular are really vile smelling to me. So I
Oh yeah.
They do
Yeah.
smell bad. I'll give you that.
yeah, I really just do not like them. So like whenever Yuki cooks them, she has to cook them like while I'm at work because I just can't.
Yeah.
I, however, love eggs. They're
Me
just really
too.
versatile, and you can do so many things with them.
Yeah.
Look, that's so true and valid, and I'm proud of you because they're really healthy and good for you. And people
Mhm.
should eat eggs. I am just not capable of it.
Yeah, I
I'm an egg
understand.
lover.
I don't understand, but I will say that I do.
I will pretend to understand.
I'm on
Yeah.
Team Egg with Mistia.
So
Team
it's like all
egg.
I love
Team
eggs.
Egg.
I'm also on Team Egg.
Egg.
Although
Woo!
I used to not like hard-boiled eggs because I'm not a picky eater. I've never been a picky eater. But there's a lot of foods that I didn't hate, but the texture would make me gag, and hard-boiled eggs was one of those. And then it just didn't anymore. One day, like a few, like recently, like 3 years ago, I just suddenly like, oh, I can eat these now, and now I can eat them.
Oh,
you know.
That's convenient.
I don't know what changed, but it did.
I don't either, but I had a really dumb thought just now.
Mhm.
Okay, so an esports team called
Mhm.
Egg, but there's only 3 players.
Yeah.
And one of them goes like E, and then the other 2 go like GG.
Oh my god. E.GG.
It would be
Oh
so
my
it
god.
would be so cringe.
I kind of like it. Well, it's like what Omega Strikers is a 3-player team. So there you go. That's
Who
their
wants to
game.
be my team Egg?
I'll be your egg.
Oh, thank you.
Also Rocket League.
Oh, Rocket League.
Mhm.
We should have a Rocket League.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know why, but like all of the 3-person like competitive games, I've just never been a big fan of. Like I don't really like Rocket League, and I don't like Omega Strikers either. Nothing wrong with them. I think their aesthetics are, especially Omega Strikers aesthetics, are like fantastic.
True.
Herbs.
Oh god. Right.
Oh
Herbs exist.
yeah.
Oh god.
I suppose so. I try not to remember herbs, but yeah, it does exist.
It's still there. I
Yeah.
guess.
It's
Yeah.
incredible the
It's-
level of like dedication for its competitive scene, I will say.
True.
Yeah, we have
It's-
a sorry, go ahead.
launching. It's like 1.0 finally soon, actually.
Wait, what?
It's
Yeah.
was it beta this
wasn't?
whole time?
It's been an early release this whole time.
What?
I had no idea.
It never launched.
I had no idea that was true. What the heck?
It's like
Yeah.
on copium right now.
Yeah, it got popular and then died down and has continued to die down. Look, I love the game and its lore and the other game that's also gone now. And the characters, but it's like been dead for a while.
Yeah. For those that don't know, it's Eternal Return. It used to be Eternal Return Black Survival. Maybe you've heard it by that name. Yeah, it's like not very.
Everyone still calls it herbs.
Yeah, it sounds better than just
It's-
Ur.
It's a MOBA battle royale. It's a Korean MOBA battle royale. That's honestly, like, as a game, really solid.
It's a really cool concept, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's just very not casual friendly.
Yeah,
and
as
it
a
was
casual
super
player.
popular with VTubers when it came out.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a little bit of time there that it was just like the game to collab on Twitch.
Mhm.
Yep.
They had a really
As-
funny marketing manager too. Sorry.
Oh,
True.
Aesop is great.
Mm-hmm. Just to say, as a casual fan, yeah, it was pretty terrible for me.
Yeah, it was not casual friendly because of the gameplay being so intricate. It's
Yeah.
really hard to play casually and enjoy the game, unfortunately.
Even as like
Yeah.
a somewhat hardcore like League of Legends player before, like not crazy hardcore,
Yeah.
but I got to like gold and ranked and stuff. Switching to Eternal Return, it still was too complicated and hard and not good for me.
It I
Yeah.
remember playing it when it first came out, and my enjoyment level was probably peak when it first came out, and then over time, as like they kept adding more characters and less casual players were playing, which I am a casual player, my enjoyment level just steadily dropped.
yeah.
Because I would like join a game and die immediately, and then I have to leave and go queue again, or wait for my the rest of my team to die.
Mhm.
Yeah. It just ended up being like PUBG for me, where it would be like, okay, I've spent 30 minutes gathering materials and I haven't seen a single person, and I just got sniped from across the map, or just got one shot by like some crazy combo or something. So I guess I lose. Like,
Yeah, it was not kind, especially to casual players.
mhm.
I mean, I was the herbs fiend for a long time. I used
Yeah,
to
you were.
hold the lobbies.
Friend of the pod, Kiki, still
Yeah.
does competitive herbs play, which
She does, yeah.
is impressive. I don't know how she does it, but
Same.
It's kind of a shame too, because the game is like, outside of the Korean servers, from my understanding at least, still genuinely difficult to find a game outside of like trios.
That's what
Yeah.
I've heard too, yeah.
yeah, that would
And-
make sense.
it used to be like so bad that I assume they still do. They would shut down either whole regions or certain game modes in certain regions because the player count was so low, unfortunately.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't surprise me, but it does suck.
Before
Yeah.
we get too late into the recording, there's like a topic I kind of wanted to talk about.
Mhm.
That's more, I guess, more of a serious topic, I guess. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to say about the recent drama, we don't have to touch on that. I will just say that if you know a word is offensive, just don't say it. And making
True.
a spectacle out of it just makes you an asshole. Like that's the only thing I want to say about that. But then I wanted to because of that situation, I've seen a lot of my Twitter mutuals saying that they don't want to identify as VTubers anymore. And I kind of just wanted to talk about like what our thoughts are on like having a VTuber as a title, like because to
Mhm.
me it's the same as being called a streamer.
Right.
Yeah.
It's see, I feel like my feelings are pretty straightforward in that like I understand maybe wanting to be distant from the community or specifically like everyone loves the phrase bad eggs in a community, but it's also like
The hard boiled.
it's just kind of what you are. It's a descriptor, not like there
Right.
doesn't have to be any more inherent meaning to being a VTuber than, like you said, a streamer. But I mean, like I also said, like people don't like the term influencer anymore because it was associated with weird things. So I don't know. I feel kind of
Yeah.
indifferent overall. Like,
I do
yeah.
also. Sorry, go
Okay.
ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't really lean one way or the other on this specifically, but I could see not wanting to associate with a label if it makes you more comfortable.
Mhm.
Sure, yeah.
But to me, it's kind of like if someone were to have like a furry profile picture and they actively have and use a fursona, but they don't want to be called a furry.
Right. And it's like on some level I get it because sometimes maybe the furry community can be bad in some places, right? Or whatever. But like it's more of
to learn.
yeah, it's more of a descriptor though at that point, right? Like for us, even though it's outdated, VTuber is just virtual YouTuber, right? And we're not necessarily all on YouTube, but like that's
Also, just the common term for like virtual content creators. So.
right.
It's also one of those things to me where like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to be associated with the VTuber community or whatever, but it's like there is no VTuber community. There's just a bunch of interspersed like content creators that have their own communities that interact with each other.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it's the same as if somebody were to put TTV at the end of their name.
right. Like
Yeah.
it kind of is like saying like all of Twitch is a single community, which is just false.
Right.
Like, well, it's one of like, yeah, it's true in theory, but it's so big, there's no way. Like,
right, like it's so
Yeah.
much larger than that. Like you can't delineate it, like you can't dilute it down to like one community, like that is a homogenous like ideal for
Yeah.
that platform. Like that just doesn't exist.
yeah.
Because at that
Right.
point, you have like individual streamers communities, like Iron Mouse's community or like
Mhm.
Asmongold's community or whatever. Like,
Right.
they're not just the Twitch community though.
Yeah.
I think
No,
the
no longer
common
Asmongold's community because he's a Kick streamer now. But yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
right, but that's still like a community.
yeah,
on-
yeah.
And then stuff
I mean,
like that happens
also-
too, where like a streamer will change platforms.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like, you know, to me, it's the same thing of like me going like, I don't like being called a Twitch streamer, even though I'm a Twitch streamer. Like, it doesn't mean anything at that point, I guess. Like,
yeah.
like I don't know.
I do agree with you on that.
I'm a Twitch streamer and a VTuber. Like, that doesn't. My content is VTubing. Like, most people are gonna associate that word with what I do, which is streaming with a live 2D model. So,
Right.
And like that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Like I don't I don't really care what other people
Yeah.
call me because I get to define my own content and I get to define my own viewpoints. So
Mhm.
it doesn't really matter if
Yeah.
I'm labeled
think-
VTuber or whatever.
Yeah.
When Misty and I were talking about it earlier, we both came to the conclusion of like, I mean, sure, but like, does it really matter? Like,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like so say that you don't want to use the label VTuber. So people that aren't VTubers but know what they are still going to think you're a VTuber. Like if you're still
Yeah.
using a model actively and you don't face cam stream ever. Um
Right.
and
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
people that don't know what VTubers are just going to think you're a streamer. Like whether you call yourself a VTuber or not.
True.
Yeah.
So I don't
And
know. It's I could see why you'd want to distance yourself, but I don't think that it will solve the problems you think it will, personally.
Yeah. I'm generally of the opinion that like if you are upset about the way a community or whatever is like portraying itself or like acting, whatever you want to call it, you I don't want to say are morally obligated because that's a weird term, but like if that is like an opinion that you have that you're concerned about, then like rather than distancing yourself from a label, what you should be doing is clearly defining what you do and do not support on your content.
Yeah.
So that way nobody is confused about like if you are the same type of person as XYZ that you're trying to quote unquote distance yourself from.
Mhm.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a common like misconception of that too is that when people use the term VTuber, it often is associated with the anime community,
True.
but technically VTubing is just kind of anyone with a virtual avatar, right? So it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
anime themed, but like 9 times out of 10, the people that are trying to avoid the label VTuber, they're not trying to avoid the VTuber community. They're trying to avoid the anime community, at least in my experience.
Mhm.
I've seen a bit of that, yeah. And I think, like, I know that also started with, like, when people thought VTubers, it was, like, the very early, like, Kizuna Ai and Kaguya Luna, and then,
Mhm.
like, HoloLive.
Right.
And then smaller people started using the term as well, even if they were Twitch streamers. Like, some people use V streamer, but it's, you know, VTuber is the umbrella term, the accepted umbrella term, regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you can't really escape that. That's just what it's like culturally known as.
Right.
And now that's just become the descriptor for anyone who streams with a virtual model.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like if you wanted to not be called a streamer and you called yourself like a entertainer or something, people would
Mhm.
still call you a streamer. Like
Yeah, like you're not a streamer if you're streaming. Like,
right.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand it, personally.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of am right there with you. Like I said, for me, it's like if I want to disassociate myself with a certain brand or person, like I'm going to just clearly define that I don't support that thing or person.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that's all it needs to be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely agreed.
Yeah, I think it's like I understand the frustration behind it. It's just that like I feel like how people are going about it just effectively just isn't like really going to help, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not going to help them is what I mean. It's not specifically
Right.
going to help you to like not call yourself a VTuber. Like if people see you as a VTuber, they're still going to call you a VTuber.
Right.
Like it's
yeah.
hard to escape that term because it's like I don't know. People make the joke like VTuber derogatory, and I get it, but it's also like that's just the umbrella term that everyone uses regardless. So
Right.
Hmm.
It
like it'd
really.
be so hard to escape that realistically.
Mhm.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. I don't want to be associated with people that do shitty things, but it's the same as if like if I were a kick streamer and Aiden Ross did another shitty thing, like that doesn't mean I'm a shitty person.
Right, right.
Just because certain streamers have become the new Spider-Man action figure with slur slinging action. Like, sorry, I just really want to make that joke.
No, yeah, that's really good. I like that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. And it's one of those things, like, obviously labels are unimportant is kind of the ultimate take home of this. So, like, name yourself whatever you want, and if it makes you happy, then sure, don't call yourself a VTuber, but like also don't get upset or surprised whenever people do it anyway,
Right.
Yeah.
because you don't get to really control that, because that's not really how the internet
It's-
works.
Mhm,
Yeah. I
mhm.
mean, I guess because our conversation's getting close to like personal identity, like in that argument, like that's what people use against that. But I feel like that's such a, not that I'm drawing the parallel itself, but like I don't know, being like a VTuber is not that big of a deal.
Right.
True, true.
It is not the same as being gay or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
There's a pretty
it's-
big difference in being like, I don't want to be called a VTuber anymore, and being like, I don't want people to like refer to me as trans anymore. Right?
Yeah, I think
Something
that's
that.
like where I'm realizing my problem is with it is it's like there's much more important hills to die on than I don't like being called a VTuber in my mind at
Right.
least.
Mhm.
Yeah, I could see that.
No, completely agree.
Man.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
a weird space we're living in right now in the like larger content creation world, just because of how much like is getting like upturned by way of like if Twitch is going to continue to be the dominant platform that it's been and things like that. And
Mhm.
Twitch has at least been making some positive changes like recently, which is kind of surprising
Yeah.
for Twitch.
that's fair. I haven't really seen them, but I don't doubt it. I just haven't been as like plugged into it as I have been in the past, because it
Yeah.
used to be very much my like bread and
They've
butter of
been
content.
for better or worse, they've been really focusing on like own community like engagement stuff.
Yeah, didn't they
Mhm.
add a way to like edit clips from Twitch, like for TikTok and stuff, and you can upload them directly onto YouTube?
Oh.
I have
Did
no
they?
idea.
Yeah. I'll have to look up the source for that and probably put it in the description, but that's one of the changes that I've heard about at least.
Okay. I haven't heard about that, but that sounds interesting.
Yeah, because I remember seeing that you can upload it directly to YouTube from Twitch, so like that would save a lot of time making YouTube shorts.
True.
Yeah. That's so that's technically they had that feature with VODs, but it's been like broken for ever.
Oh, really?
You can direct upload VODs from Twitch to YouTube.
Yeah, I
Right.
remember
But in my
that.
experience, it's like you can't edit, or at least when I tried it years ago now, and from what I understand, it didn't change much ever. It was almost unusable. Like it could maybe do it, and then you'd have to go to the uploaded video and edit it.
Yeah.
Like edit the info and stuff. So it's like kind of defeats the purpose of having that feature at all.
Mhm. It still works
Yeah.
that way. I like upload all my VODs directly to YouTube from Twitch. And I just don't bother with the descriptions because it's more of like a catalog for me to
Yeah.
download my videos from if I want to later. But it sucks.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
I found
short form video. Oh, go ahead.
I found an article that says Twitch made it easier to edit clips for TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
That
So
makes a
I'll
lot
put
of sense
that.
because short form video content's so like that's the dominant thing right now. TikTok, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. It is the way to get engagement because all of our
Yeah.
attention spans are being obliterated.
Yeah.
Short form content taking over the world, baby.
Yay
I don't
for
like it.
undiagnosed ADHD.
I also hate it. Like, I am diagnosed with ADHD, but like, I truly despise the way that like I can just see how my like attention span has degraded the more I watch
Yeah.
YouTube shorts, but I also just can't stop. And it's fine, I guess. Like I enjoy
Yeah.
it. It's good content.
Me with
There's
TikTok
nothing
I-
when I
against
should
it.
be
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, I've even noticed though, like even if it's creators I like, if anything like has a little bit too long of an intro, I'm like, okay, next.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And it's like it's weird because like a lot of the content that I want to make is like long form like video essay content, which is like
Yeah.
the most antithetical thing that it could possibly be to like
Mm-hmm.
TikTok short form content.
Yeah. I do think there is kind of like a counterculture of longer video essays, though, that is
Mhm.
like also popping up as a niche kind of in response to that almost.
Yeah.
I
There's
agree.
very little content that fills that like medium range now, where like most often I either want a super long video or something really short.
Mhm.
Oh, while
Also-
I'm working, I love putting on like 3-hour long videos about like Chris Chan, and I'll just zone out.
Well, okay, maybe not that, but yeah, like series retrospectives or like deep dives
Right.
on lore and stuff. Like I love that stuff. I eat that up.
So I think it's kind of like become either you have long form content or you have short form content, or maybe you have both, but like those are really the two very popular things I think right now in like
yeah.
the collective conscience.
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree with that. But it's a weird little space that we're occupying as content further defines itself on the internet, because like we're finally kind of growing out of the like it's weird to say it like this, but we're kind of growing out of the like early phase of the internet in a lot of
Yeah.
ways.
Our
And
little
we're
bubble.
finally and not just like our bubble exactly, but like like the internet as a whole now is like approaching like 50, 60 years old ish.
Mhm.
And to a lesser extent, like around this period in like TV was largely whenever like that was becoming much more regulated, and you saw like large networks taking over everything and things like that. And
Yeah.
obviously like now internet has forced TV to change drastically, because that's why we have a la carte pay-per-view for everything.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But we're kind of entering that phase where like now the internet is getting like largely bought and commodified by large corporations and
Mhm.
regulated as a result of that. And we're just kind of like seeing the slow results of that and what's going to happen next.
Everything is becoming for profit and about how you can make profit off of each platform and stuff.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
I
that's
mean,
a
and
side
I've seen
effect
plenty
of the
of
whole issue.
like one of my friends who I won't name, but they've expressed like frustration with it because like they have content creators they like that are also like everything has the $5 a month model for everything.
Yeah.
And they've told me how like they like all these content creators. Well, some of them have, you know, some of them are Twitch streamers, some of them are YouTubers with memberships. Some of them have the paid Discord subscription. Some of them have Patreons that cost monthly fees. Some of them have coffees that cost monthly streams. And I have all these things too, but I'm not subscribed to many of them because that costs money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like she's like we just like last week we're talking about her frustration of like I can't support all of these people doing all of these things. Like it costs too much to even remotely like attempt to support more than one person
Yep.
within reason, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We live in a world that is so heavily dominated by like
Monetization.
and just like how you can pay your right to exist in the world. And
Yeah.
there's the like millennial meme of like you have to buy your right to live, and the millennial is like, but I didn't want to live in the first place. And it's like, sure, yeah,
Well,
it's like a sad, like depressing joke or whatever, but like also there is a modicum of truth to that, where like, why do we have to purchase our existence whenever we didn't ask for our existence to begin with?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind
Yeah.
of bullshit. But you know, such is life, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting to about that time, so I think
Mm.
that we should do my favorite segment. I don't know about you guys, but
It's
bootleg
absolutely my favorite segment.
descriptions.
Yeah.
Yay! If you don't know what this is, it's where we take a topic and we explain it poorly in hopes that the others will be able to guess what it is. Usually we
Or
do
in the
video
hopes that they
games
don't
and anime.
guess if you're
If you're a sadist.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow, sorry, do you wanna start?
Yeah. Okay. Mine are like mega head empty today, so we'll see if anyone can figure out where my brain was.
Mhm.
Speaking of the first one, getting more naked makes you more powerful.
I know what
Oh,
this
God,
is,
what's
but
it
I can't remember what
called?
it's called.
Kill a Kill?
Kill it, yeah.
It is Kill la Kill, yes.
Okay.
I was like, I thought of Kill a Kill, but I was like, wait, is that what it's called?
It sure
I-
is. It's real and it's over 10 years old.
I instantly
That's true.
pictured the protagonist and I couldn't remember what it was
Yeah,
called.
Ryuko.
Ryuko, yeah.
She's very
Alright.
good.
She
That's pretty
is.
true.
And there's
Hmm.
laser nipples in that show. Anyway.
So true.
There sure are.
Okay, mine is really dumb, or my first one is really dumb but funny. It's an anime.
Okay.
When there's not one but 3 guns.
Trigun.
And then
Yeah.
Trigun.
Yeah, okay.
It clicked instantly.
I'm so
It
glad you
super
thought of it.
didn't for me. But that was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mine are like really bad. But this one, at least, I think some of you might know. So it's an anime, and it's kind of like My Hero Academia before My Hero existed. But there's also like a bunch of other shows that just have like the same characters for some reason.
Fairy tale.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, that works.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, was that,
I-
that was it?
Fairy tale. Yeah.
I honestly, I had nothing.
I also had
Naruto,
nothing.
maybe? Like,
Yeah. No. Just because like everyone has like superpowers and stuff, and it's like a
Yeah.
yeah.
superhero-y sort of show with like a quirky main character boy, and then they made like a bunch of other shows that have all the same characters for some reason.
Eden Zero, which is also fairy tale again, but in space.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Fairy Tail got ridiculously popular. Also, fun fact, they made Rave Master.
True.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
More
true.
importantly, Rave Master.
I sang the Rave Master song, and I think it was to you guys, and nobody knew what it was, and I was upset. Anyway,
No.
F. So mine are both games this week. So my first one is you really, really like World War II. Maybe too much, but only specifically about the ocean.
About the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought was Saga of Tanya the Evil, but I don't think that's it.
It is a game.
Oh.
I did say that both of mine were games this week.
I
I
don't
didn't
play a
hear
lot
that
of
part.
like war games, so
That's fair.
Is it Advanced Wars?
It is not, but that is a good guess.
What was the guess? I couldn't hear it.
She said Advance Wars.
Mm.
It is a PC game, and it has had collabs with HoloLive many times.
Oh God.
Azur
No, it has
No.
collabed with Azure Lane though.
What is it called?
What?
What's it called? I just saw this like the other day.
Is it
Mhm.
Arknights?
No. It is,
I
Is it War Thunder?
World of Worship.
It is. It is World of Warships.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It was like, it's one of them. It's
I did
one
have
of
to
them.
Google
Yeah.
that, and I googled boat war game collab Hololive.
Okay,
I'm glad it
okay.
worked.
A little bit of a cheat there, but it's fine. I'll allow it.
I literally saw the ads for it like the
Yeah.
other day. It was killing me.
That's
I did
funny.
it.
You did it.
It's fun fact, my most played game on Steam.
Oh,
But,
I didn't know that.
It's the only reason I figured that like people could get to it is because it collabs with like Hololive all the time. Which
Yeah,
is
that's
very
fair.
weird.
Was
That
like
is
it was
very
it was
weird.
War Thunder or that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know which.
War Thunder does not collab with Hololive as far as I'm aware.
Lame.
Yeah.
My most
What's the
played
point?
Steam game is VTube Studio.
That makes sense.
Well, YouTube Studio is my most played software, but
Oh, I see
Okay.
how it is.
All right, if you're gonna be like
Look,
that.
that's just how my Steam separates it. I didn't ask for this. That's just what it does.
All right. Stow.
Stow too.
This one's real dumb.
Okay.
Also a spoiler for what it's from, but it's a few years old, so hopefully it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, go ahead.
It is not Dragon Ball Z. I would the whole world for you, literally. I am drowning Japan for you.
Is it an anime?
It's an anime. Yeah.
Drowning the world. Hey, stop fighting.
Weathering for you?
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, I hate that movie.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen it.
It's I've seen 2 Makoto Shinkai movies. It's my least favorite Makoto Shinkai movie.
Oh. Did your cat break something?
They were very aggressively fighting.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I just got really into it.
It was just
You're
behind
fine.
me, I just hear this like. And I'm
I
like,
just
what's
saw
even
both of your like
happening?
models. You're like dead.
Me.
Cats famously do kill VTubers, so like watch out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Watch out. Keep an eye out there.
Yeah. All right. My second one is I was scraping my brain for this one, so
Mhm.
have fun choosing which class you want to spare as you sentence the other two to probably death.
The Danganronpa?
No.
I'm sorry, I
get
did not
one class
register a
in that.
single word.
All right. Have fun choosing which class you want to spare as you sentence the other two to probably death.
Fire Emblem.
Which one?
Three
Oh.
houses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense now.
It took me a minute to like I immediately thought of Fire Emblem, but I was like, but the second part doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was
That makes
trying
sense,
really
yeah.
hard. That's when I found Cars 3 Driven to
Mm.
Win
Oh my god.
On the Nintendo Switch for
on the
$5.99.
Nintendo Switch. It's $5.99 right now on the Nintendo eShop. So if you've been, I should probably let my Discord friends know about this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yuki,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
going, keep
everyone.
going. Go ahead, Yuki.
Okay. I'm not convinced that any of you will have seen this show, but I really like this show. So math is a bitch, and that's why I accidentally became a main character, I guess.
Log Horizon.
Nope.
Can you provide a hint?
Yes, I have a hint prepared just in case of this. The main character's name is a unit of measurement.
That
Doesn't
doesn't help at
matter.
all.
At all.
Inches. Kilometers.
So
Meter.
5 centimeters per second.
No. Yeah, I'm guessing none of you have seen it. Is the thing? It's like a isekai.
It's an isekai.
Isekai with a cute
Wait,
girl
can
named
you-
character.
Horizon.
Can you tell
No.
the prompt again? I was desperately typing that message.
Yeah, math is a bitch, and that's why I accidentally became a main character, I guess.
Math? Oh god.
Mhm.
Don't ask me to do math.
I got
Only,
nothing.
I don't
on
know why
one.
this she professed herself pupil the wise man's what came to mind, but I don't think that's it.
Yeah, see, I just think that none of you probably have seen it. And I realized that as I typed it, so I wasn't sure if I should have used it. But what any other hints I can give? It kind of vaguely is like similar to Ruby in some ways. There's like a school aspect and like girls with superpowers, but it's like cute girls doing cute things, kind of.
And the main character's
Railgun?
name is a.
Is
What
it
did you say?
Railgun?
No.
Oh.
It's a
and
unit
yes.
of measurement.
hmm I'll even just give you the main character's name. Her name is Mile.
I did. Yeah, I have no idea.
Miles Tails Flower.
Oh my god,
it was Sonic Frontiers. You go.
Yay!
No, it was. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life, or as it?
Oh, it's
came to be
Andrew.
known-
Oh god, it's Andrew.
Yeah, or as it came to be known,
Oh.
average stats.
Andrew came to mind, but I don't know. I don't know. I know what Andrew is because of like Amanda Lee's a voice actress in the dub, but
okay,
I don't.
fair.
I've never seen it.
To give a small amount of background, the premise is that this isekai protagonist, they had one wish when they died, and that was that the next time they were reborn, they would have like average stats because they were too gifted and it put too much pressure on them. But when they got reborn into this fantasy world, the average between like the god killing dragon and like a peasant was like way higher than the average person. So she ended up with crazy protagonist powers again.
Yeah, it's also shortened to Endro.
Endro.
Yeah,
I have not heard that abbreviation. I've just heard people call it average stats.
or unless I'm mixing it up, I might be mixing it up with another anime.
Fair.
Yeah.
Go men.
No, you're good. I've never seen it, so
Mhm.
The
It's
rest
cute.
of
Not know.
us are uncertified nerds. We get an X on our
Apparently.
report cards.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm mixing them up.
Oh, okay.
Too many isekai.
That's true. There's
That's
a lot of
pretty
isekai.
true. Yeah.
I don't even know if Endro is an isekai. Anyway, I was just wrong.
No, you're
What did
fine.
you
You're fine.
So my next one is also a game, but it is probably easier for you to get than the previous one. So,
Mhm.
but it is. There's a living, beating heart that has a big tower that you have to destroy with the power of RNG card draws.
Power of God?
Oh, I know this! Hold on!
Yeah,
Slay the Spire!
that's it. You
Oh.
did get it.
Ah,
It is in fact
Ah.
Slay the
that
Spire.
makes sense.
That makes so much sense. My brain was still thinking anime, even though you said it was games.
That
My
Spire
brain was
got
not thinking.
slain, damn girl!
That's
Damn
so
girl,
true.
slay. Yes, queen.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It
No,
elicited a primal response from me.
I love that game. You're so
I'm
valid.
so happy for you. Because like same. I also
I
love that game.
game.
That game is like partially what made me start streaming. So like
Oh wow.
yeah. Because I was part of a like Twitch streamers community who I don't think she streams anymore, which is sad, but you know, shrug.
Mhm.
That like she kind of made me realize that like streaming on Twitch would be really fun, and I had always kind of wanted to, but just never did. So I just started, and at one point, I like lived with someone that I met through that community, which is also kind of wild. So yeah, you know, Slay the Spire, very good game, holds a special place in my heart. Will always love it for a lot of different reasons.
Mhm.
Aw,
Very good game.
that's heartwarming. I just like slaying
Yeah.
spires. I don't know. A
Yeah.
little crazy.
You're
Slay
so
some spires.
You were really excited when Momo said it.
I really like deck building games, but like the board game versions. So whenever Slay the Spire came out, I was like, they made it a video game. Woo, baby, let's go. So it was kind of perfect.
That's one I've been interested in, but I've just never given it a try yet.
Oh,
I
you
would,
absolutely should.
I would slay the spire with you. We can't play together,
my-
but we can both play at the same time.
Oh my god, you would slay the spire for me?
Yeah, I would.
Oh my god.
It's a really, really good game, and I very highly recommend it because it's one of those kinds of games that it like inspired every following like
Game of its type.
yeah, like I don't know how to describe it exactly, but like Peglin takes from Slay the Spire, like
Every
God.
roguelike that wasn't the typical like shooter, like combat roguelike.
right.
Every roguelike that used any sort of
Yeah.
like deck building or like arsenal building or like whatever
Mhm.
that had any sort of like
Alright,
turn-based aspect.
I
Yeah.
like when games implement card systems into their games. So, let me finish. The only
Mhm,
Kingdom
mhm.
Hearts I've played is Chain of Memories. Let me finish.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry. People usually go like, "What? You're wrong for this." It's not that I don't like the other ones. I just haven't played them. But I did play that one and I liked it. Um,
Fair.
and then there's also this
Fair.
JRPG series called Bat and Kaitos that whenever I say
Oh,
that,
yeah.
nobody knows what it. Oh,
Well, I do.
I'm gonna DM you later. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
You were probably gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna be honest.
I was, but like, yeah, Bat and Kaitos. I like those games a lot, and they have cards. Like you have to use them to fight, kind of like in Chain of Memories.
That's cool. No, you're so
So Slay
valid.
the Spire is a roguelike, and there's cards. So like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's super fair.
Mhm.
I do think it's kind of wild that is the only Kingdom Hearts that you've played, and
That is really interesting, but I don't
um,
blame you either with that context.
I do blame you a little bit, and I think
Okay,
that's kind of
well.
weird.
Momo.
Hmm.
Okay, say theoretically, if I were a worm,
No,
you wouldn't love me.
I would not.
But like
I would.
theoretically, though, what if I was a really cute worm?
I don't care. I just have to be like, I think it's very important that I'm honest with you, Mistia, at all times. I value our relationship that way.
You know,
Um,
my heart is broken, but I really appreciate the honesty.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I just think that that's really important for us to like establish
I
as like
do
a
need
basis.
my regular getting knocked down a peg, and
Mhm.
this really does it for me.
I'm glad I can be of service.
Thank
You know.
you.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm glad Momo can help your peg or whatever.
Yep. 10
And
out
on
of
that
10
note,
content, baby.
thanks everybody for watching.
We'll see,
Make sure to,
we'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess, or whatever.
make sure to like, comment, subscribe, comment again, like again, so it
Yeah.
goes through a third time, comment again.
Don't forget to show up to my VTuber rebrand
Yeah.
debut on 6/9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And-
god, that's actually so much closer than I thought it was.
True.
Yeah, it's in
Oh,
like
that's
3 weeks, I think.
oh god, that's really scary.
Also, remember to click on the bells, but don't get distracted by the bells in Mistia's hair. Because, like,
Mhm.
those
You
ones will just
can't
pause.
touch
and be like,
those. Those are for
Yeah,
those are for other
Yeah?
things.
Mhm,
Right,
mhm.
right.
other things.
Other things.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.